when the banks committed the greatest fraud in U.S. history.
No one is paying attention.
It's unbelievable.
Four outsiders risked it all to take them down.
We're going to make the big banks hurt.
Hello everybody, my name is Timmy Ngo, reporting for CalTV Entertainment, and I'm here today with the director of the film The Big Short, Adam McKay. Hello Adam, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks for having me.
No problem, thanks for being here. So this film has a lot of big stars attached to it. There's Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt, to name a few. I was wondering, what was it like working with such a big and talented cast?
Extremely exciting, and then what you realize is you're kind of spoiled because the reason they're all so famous is they're amazing. So when you get on set with them, they're just so good at listening and collaborating. And then every one of them came with really specific choices about their characters, which was really cool to work with. Yeah, I mean, Christian Bale, in his case, he actually spent like hours and hours with the real guy that he was playing. And when you see him in the movie, he's actually wearing the real guy's clothes.
On the low, who would you say out of those four guys is the biggest diva?
Biggest diva, without a doubt, is Steve Carell. He has a trailer, has a two-story trailer, has an entourage of probably between 12 to 20 people around him at all time. He's in a permanent state of grooming. Like the second he's waking up, someone's putting powder on him. And he can only drink this water that's from like a water fountain at waterfalls in Madagascar because it has a certain oil mineral content. No one's allowed to look, no. They were all great. There was no real divas in this cast.
There were a lot of like cool celebrity cameos, which I really enjoyed in the film. Who would you say was your favorite?
Yeah, I mean, this is something we did. The idea was that we wanted, like, what would happen if pop culture actually told you things you needed to know, was the premise. So we got these different interesting people to pop up. I think my favorite is probably Margot Robbie in a bathtub. Ryan Gosling couldn't say the line without laughing.
One person that is missing is your longtime collaborator, Will Ferrell. I was wondering if you considered him for any of the roles in the movie.
We did talk about him doing a cameo at some point, and God bless Will. He was like, you know what, man? Go do one without me. Go have fun. So he didn't end up doing any roles, but he actually came down to the set and just visited for like 3 or 4 days, just as a friend, and hung out, and we had the best time with him. But there is no question any set with Will Ferrell on it is 30% happier than your average set. So believe me, I'll be working with him again very soon.
So you mainly direct like comedic films. And so I was wondering, how did you approach this film differently since it's a drama?
All the same rules applied as far as story and emotional arcs and details of characters. But the one thing we didn't have to do was we didn't have to like end a scene with a laugh. We didn't have to generate a laugh. Sometimes it would just be a beautiful, artful shot or like a quiet character moment. So that was the main difference. I kept joking that it was almost like a European vibe in the sense that it's just very relaxed and felt like you should have a glass of wine and some cheese. And we just sort of took our time with scenes. I really loved it. It was, there's nothing like making a comedy where you're laughing all day, but I gotta say, this was awfully nice.
Thank you so much for being here with me. Make sure you guys check out The Big Short in limited theaters December 11th and nationwide December 23rd. Thank you again for being here with me.
Thank you so much, man. My pleasure.
Yeah.
First of all, weirdly, it's not even me. It's even weird to call it coming of age because I always feel like he's a bit too old. You know, like he should have